One of the most famous and controversial figures in the world is in Seattle tonight, and he intends to make history while he's here.
The Dalai Lama, known around the world as a spiritual leader with a message of peace, is here for a 5-day teaching tour to show how to spread the seeds of compassion. We have team coverage of the Dalai Lama's visit tonight, beginning with Cairo 7 Eyewitness News reporter Gary Horker, who's live at the hotel where the Dalai Lama is staying. Gary?
And his traveling party tells us tonight, Margot, he is going to be sleeping from now all the way through the night because he's been up for 30 hours straight speaking and traveling, and so he's exhausted. No public appearances tonight. I'm going to show you the scene outside the Seattle Grand Hyatt right now. Security very intense, checking everybody who goes inside. The organization who brought the spiritual leader here tells us they intend to teach Seattle how to reconnect their heads to their hearts and improve our society.
We are honored to have the presence of His Holiness the Dalai Lama to share his message of peace.
This local spiritual leader, Lama Tenzin Dandin, came up with the idea to bring the Dalai Lama here to Seattle. His idea sprouted a group called the Seeds of Compassion. The Dalai Lama loved his idea, and this morning when the Dalai Lama arrived in Seattle with a huge, very presidential motorcade, the spiritual leader began a 5-day tour of lectures and discussions with scientists, to social workers, to everyday folks, to teach them how kindness and compassion can be learned behaviors.
I'm convinced that this visit will cause a ripple that will change the way that we as members of this society talk.
William C. Bell is the head of a local group trying to fix the foster care system. He says the Dalai Lama will meet with him, finding solutions and answers for a system that leaves a large number of children in jail or even homeless long after they leave their foster families.
And how do we get neighbors and schools to recognize that children who are in out-of-home care need special attention? Because not only do they need to get compassion from us, but we need to teach them how to be compassionate towards others.
The Dalai Lama took a few moments to explain to reporters in Tokyo last night why he was about to board a flight to Seattle.
Number one commitment is, as a human being, promotion of human value. Here, value means more compassionate heart.
One of the things we're told the Dalai Lama will stress in this 5-day tour is how to teach teachers and parents how to reconnect with their children to better the next generation. One of his aides gave us a quote. He said, quote, the Dalai Lama asks a question: what can we do to really instill the seeds of compassion in our children and all of those who touch their lives? Meanwhile, tonight we're live outside the Grand Hyatt where the Dalai Lama is staying in Seattle. I'm Gary Horker, Cairo 7 Eyewitness News.